paper is peeling back like skin. The silence is a needle, thin and cold. I'm counting every heartbeat, paper thin, watching every story come unsold. The cradle is a cage of polished wood. The breathing in the corner isn't mine. I'd tear the seams apart now if I could, to find the start of every tangled line. It starts with a snag, a pull at the hem. I'm losing the world to the shadow of them. He's sitting in the static, he's waiting in the gray. I have the words to wish it all away. I give him the thread, I give him the key. Take the heavy weight of the world off of me. I call for the weaver to unmake the room, to turn every memory into the The floorboards are dissolving into silk. The ceiling is a tapestry of black. The air is static, frozen in the chill. There is no road that leads a person back. He doesn't have a face, he has a grin, woven from the secrets I have kept. He's reaching for the yawn beneath my skin, into the space where all the shadows slip. Snap the mind, break the tie, let it fray, let it die. It's The room is unraveling. The knots are all loose. My life is a garment. He's turned to a noose. Pull the string. Pull the string. The stairs are a spiral of lead, a vertical forest of bent, where every direction is dead and gravity's only a lent, falling up into the Mercury design. I'm reaching for nothing. but glass. The logic of falling is thin. I watch as the centuries pass beneath the geometry's grin. The weaver is only a shadow I made. The corners are sharpening fast. The shadows are lengthening height. The future is ghosting the past. The absence of shadow is light. A calculation made in a mercury line. The ceiling is heavy and gray. The doors are a sequence of lock. The morning is drifting away. The pendulum's rhythm is mocked. I am the secret that the masonry kept. The air is a hollow of stone. The breath is a measure of dust. I'm standing here entirely alone in a palace of logic and trust. The labyrinth is counting the beats of my heart. I'm unpicking the thread from the cold of a statue that's starting to blur. The stories that never were told are the only ones meant to occur. The pattern is older than the breath in my chest. The siege is a hammer of choice. I'm burning the patterns I wove. I'm finding the shape of a voice in the wreckage of all that I strove. The 13th hour is a strike on my door. The
Yeah, now there's audio. Fucking technology. School Bus Panda, are you with us? Yes, yes. It's microphones. I don't know the Chris Farley wiggle. I know the Truffle Shuffle. And beer. School Bus. Are we working on a song? I almost vaguely remember it. I'm putting on some background music. But we have to make music. This isn't for listening, it's for making. So, my husband had made my theme song. Let me get we're back. We're so back. Where am I? I guess no. Are we back? We're back. We are so back. What are you doing? What are you doing this for? Alright, so we're back. Is the volume versus mic doing well, or? Anytime now, bud. Listen, I'm really good with technology, and when I say I'm really good with technology, I suck. But only when it's important. When it's not important, it's I'm really good at it, really. That's better. And we're not going to play this game because every time I talk, it hears me talking and shuts down. All right, School Bus. So you said that your husband made you a theme song. I don't want to replace that, but I do want to give you new music. If you want it. Custom music for free. I mean, with ads, but I mean, Disney Plus has ads, right? So, same thing. Oh, you want to keep the lyrics? Oh yeah, I gotta fix this real quick. Every time I talk, it says, "Wait, are you talking?" and then it shuts off. So that's a problem. Let's stick with just the one, and then I don't have to deal with all the extra bullshit. I think that'll do it. All right, school bus. Let's get on the same page. So, you want me to create a song, right? With the lyrics that you provide, or you just want the lyrics? Okay. All right. You can throw me those lyrics in Discord in a direct message if you want. Now, you said that you wanted something. You wanted a K-pop, right? If I Discord, we play together all the time. What is wrong with you? What is this? Techno. I sent you a message. I should have popped open a message for you and let me know if that worked. There we are. I see you, school. I didn't. You know what? I think I did, but I never fucking worked on it. No, I actually don't even think I. No, I do. I do have a server. I do. I've only got lobby and gaming. Sad. I'll create a new channel. Yeah, so I got my own server up. Dober, I gave you a direct invite for that. That's trying to coach him to remember. That's okay. I've got time. I am not in a rush. Memes. Oh no, not E-I-E-I-O. Oh no. Alright, it's your song. All right. Panda, do you? Now I remember we want K-pop and a techno theme. Did you? You said you had certain songs that you want to mirror, right, or take inspiration from? If there was, what were they? Either one works. We're still vibing. Doesn't matter what platform we're on. This is like very start of the movie songish. Change the World V6. Chick Chick Boom. Stray Kids, Maniac, Stray Kids. New Era, 6 tones. Alright, let's check that out. Figure it out. I mean, we can run a couple of trial and errors. Panda, would you want this in a male or a female voice? Do you have any specifications on that? Hey, Tink. No specs on male or female? All right, we'll just let it do what it does. I'm gonna be playing that in a second, Panda. So we'll see what happens. So what I'll do is I'll pull on Justice for Gotham. That's something that was a very strange request from last Friday. It's Batman in metal singing Justice for Gotham, and every time he says Gotham, he's climaxing. So we'll play this one. Fucking ads. Welcome back. So let's try this.
So I'm behind while streaming, but how much internet would you have?
Is that get it?
broken streets are my shield. They'll never see me coming. They'll only start the running. The bat is on the hunt.
Yep, I think so.
Yes is for cow.
Double check with these lyrics and they changed. Nope, they're right.
So I heard they're right, but I didn't hear who said, let me double check these lyrics.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the lyrics that I had in here were the ones that she wanted.
And I know, but when you were writing or saying, you didn't. I heard that from your stream saying, let me double check the lyrics. So it kind of cut out. So that's what I'm trying to help. I know about this one.
Is there a reverb?
But you also got
Shadows in the midnight rain, taking on the city's pain, watching from the
That's why I'm like down here.
standing on the razor's edge.
Playing some of the streams.
The signal hits the clouds. I am the shadow in the street, making every villain retreat.
Alright, Panda, you let me know if you're on. We're gonna figure out how this sounds.
No mercy for the dark. Justice for gold. Justice for gold.
Why not?
I am the night, I am the law.
Says she's on.
Justice for
Oh,
gold.
looks like we lost our camera. Alright, let's see how we got.
Heavy Dasho beat drops.
Oh, my panda had a buzz, E-I-E-I-O. She drove the pandas back to school, E-I-E-I-O.
With little panda there, with little panda here.
Here a panda, there panda. Everywhere a little panda. Old Mac Panda had a bus taking them home now.
Heavy in disco. Heavy in disco. Heavy disco. Heavy in disco. Baby.
All right, that's version 1. Version 2 is here, and if you don't like the second one or the first one, we can regenerate it.
Industrial beat drops go. Baby, industrial beat drops go.
Old Mac Panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-E-O. She drove the pandas back to school, E-I-E-I-E-O.
A little panda there. A little panda here.
Here a panda, there a panda, everywhere a little panda. Old Mac Panda had a bus taking him home now.
Industrial beat drops go. Heavy industrial beat drops go. Beat drops go. Beat drops go. Beat drops go.
All right, that's what we made so far. If you like either of those, we can go with them. We can make adjustments however you want it to go. You like the first better? Do you wanna work on the first one, or do you want to leave it as is? I'll throw that first one on again. But let me know if you want to make any changes. Throw that through the Discord.
Heavy Industrial beat drops. Old Mac Panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-O. She drove the pandas back to school, E-I-E-I-O.
With little panda
You like don't like the song?
with little
Do you want me
panda
to double the lyrics, or do you want me to add on to them?
Here
Lyrics
a
with
panda,
it.
there panda. Everywhere a little panda. Old Mac Panda had a bus taking them home now.
heavy in disco. Heavy in disco.
see what I can do with this. All right, let's see what we get this time. So the first iteration that you liked was 1 minute 38 seconds. I just expanded the lyrics a bit. I pulled some content. I hope you don't mind. I scraped your channel for a little bit of inspiration, because the robots can do that now. I'm going to let this ad start because I can snooze it for 5 minutes, but then we'll be in the middle of the song. So let's, I'm going to push the ad down now, and when we come back, I'll play the New Generations. And welcome back. We got a whole 18 minutes where we don't have to worry about fucking ads. So we got two versions. We got a 3-minute 9 song and a 2:59 song. So let's see what we got.
Hello, little pandas, welcome to the school bus.
I'm School Bus Panda, your driver and host. Buckle up.
panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-O. Shift the gears, let the rhythm flow, I-E-I-O. From the stars and shores to the neon lights, we're driving through the chat, staying up all night. Little panda here with a little panda there. In the school bus ride, we're a family, I swear. Here a panda, there a panda, everywhere a panda, hey!
Old Mac Panda's got the will.
Making all the little pandas feel.
Feel like we're in an enemy, a brand new era.
Techno pulse, yeah, it's getting clearer.
Old Mac Panda's got the will, making all the little pandas feel like we're in an enemy, a brand new era. Techno pulse, yeah, it's getting clearer.
She's the host, she's the driver, she's the one we trust. Leaving all the negativity in the dust. Check the sub go, check the hype train track. Once you hop on the bus, you ain't never coming back.
Through the enemy dreams and the pixelated scan, we're the strongest crew in the whole Twitch land. Wait for it, everyone. Hold on tight.
Old Mac Panda had a bus taking them home now.
See you on the next stop, little pandas.
That's version 1. A little bit longer than the first try. So that was version 1. Let's check out what version 2 looks like.
Little pandas, welcome to the school bus. I'm school bus panda, your driver and home.
Hello. I'm not streaming right now. I will be soon, but
Oh, my panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-O. Shift the gears, let the rhythm flow, E-I-E-I-O. From the stars and shores to the neon lights, we're driving through the chat, staying up all night.
With a little panda here, with a little panda there.
In the school bus ride, we're a family, I swear.
Here a panda, there a panda, everywhere a panda.
Old Mac Panda's got the will, making all the little pandas feel like we're in an anime, a brand new era. Techno pulse, yeah, it's getting clearer. E-I-E-I-O.
two versions we got. What do you think? You like both of them? You like the first one better? I can send you the full WAV file through Discord, so you have the high quality version of that. You like the first one best? All right, I'll drop that second one. I'll download that WAV file. Right now, I'll send it to you through direct chat and Discord, and that's yours to do what you want with. You like that best? Again, if you want to play on it more, and we can get some other variations either now or another time, that's absolutely an option. All right, that's over to you. If anybody has any other requests, we can get on that. If not, I'll play around on my own. No, shouldn't say it that way. All right, so that one's out. There's something I wanted to try. Let me pull up what I was working on earlier. Something I'll get into later is when I'm working on lyrics themselves. A day like this is more of just screwing around with and seeing what comes out. But something I've been wanting to try is to do a fourth wall break in music, which happens more and more. Like, you can watch a Deadpool movie, get a fourth wall break, and it's getting a little common now. But I really want to try that in lyrics later. And there's a whole bunch of ways we can do it, but I need to find a new way. There's like 4 common fourth wall breaks. Dober, if you're still on, give me a friggin' topic. I have the sound that I want. I just don't have any lyrics, so I need to pull those up real quick. I don't know. Crusades, fun. We did some gym stuff already. Damn it! Are you sleep typing again? Are you sleep viewing? Oh, I hate when that happens. I just realized I was only watching the Twitch chat, and I completely ignored my YouTube side. Let me make sure I didn't miss something. Ah, yes. All right, got it. Why isn't my multi-stream chat working? Because it only works when it's on. Thanks. All right, so you had to get rid of a carpenter ant. Huh. All right, back to business. Dober, give me a topic for a song. I want to pull some of the inspiration from that song I sent you earlier today. I'm a stream. No, I'm a streaming. I'm a streaming my laser. I could do either. If you want something ridiculous, I'm gonna have to find a new beat, maybe. But yeah, that. Tank, I don't know what that comment was supposed to mean, but it doesn't look like it's a good comment. Moving on. Dover, let's try something in that song. Yeah, I know. I get it. Let's try something from earlier. We'll do something ridiculous in a minute. I wanna pull on that fucking dark chorus glitch type of sound, but I don't really know what we should focus on for lyrics. Ancient space fight. Oh my god. Ancient space fighting orcs riding laser shooting dinosaurs. All right, bookmarked. Definitely doing that. I don't think this sound is going to match that topic. I will do that. I will do that in a few minutes. And if you're watching, then stay tuned for Agent Space fighting orcs riding laser shooting dinosaurs, because we will get to that next. But until then, and if you're watching this after the fact as a re-recording, stay tuned, because it's gonna get weird. In the meantime, Cryptic and Dark Celestial. Yeah, that. So not really cryptic like choral, like Dark Chorus. You know, going back to the that Fallen Angel song. It kind of runs a little alongside, a little less depth than I did for my Revelations trilogy. But there are some parts of that song that I haven't been able to pull in yet, which I kind of want to try out. Deep chanting, kind of ethereal. It's like Fallen Angel is the theme here. Now it doesn't have to be that theme, but it's like this is like Armageddon style, end of the world, fucking hard hitting music. Ethereal can show up in there, but it's gotta be a fucking like testosterone based theme, like real fucking test. You know, I've got a second screen over here, which is why I keep looking like I'm looking under the table. And it's this big. This is my second screen right here. It's a little nice carry on. And I'm thinking, as I'm looking at this tiny little shit screen, right there is a full fucking screen TV that I could just be casting it to. Low war chant, kind of Norse base with an Uruk-hai feel. Primal mechanical, born from war, bred to fight. True. So what we have to remember here, so Uruk-hai are from the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings was based on the Nords, but the Uruk-hai were the enemy of the Nords, so those kind of clash. I could make a song that kind of makes them clash. I mean, I could even invent some lyrics real quick that have the true Nords, the real ones, finding these Uruk-hai and battling against them. Instead of being at Lord of the Rings, it would be Norse. True. But we can't do we can't praise both sides in the same song. Yeah, not even Sabaton does that. So do you want to try this? Do you want to try coming up with a quick fantasy of the Nords? Idea. That's 3-part song. 3 songs. Listen, with the program I'm running, I've done 3-part songs. My 13th hour song is a 3-part song. But we have to consider that once we hit about the 4 to 5 minute mark, it will degrade. Yeah, let's try it. We'll do one song that has all 3 parts. It'll run fast if we're doing a 3-part song. Yeah, it'll run fast. But if we really like it, we can expand upon it. So we want a 3-part song. Verse 1, introduce one side. Verse 2, introduce the second side. Verse 3, the battle ensues. Who are the 2 sides? Do you want to do an Uruk-hai and a Nord, or do you want to do it more Lord of the Rings style? Hey. All right, yeah. So I got 3-part song. I can play. You want me to play your theme song? Nord inspired. All right, Tink. It's gonna be a little while before I can get any other music up, so I will definitely take this opportunity to throw up your theme song while we come up with this epic 5-minute song. Could be 6 or 7. 8's the max, but usually I only get to 8 when I break the hardware, software. I break the wear. Your song is one of the first I ever created, so I have to scroll down through like 85 fucking songs. And ads again. 1 minute 8 seconds left. Fadul. And we're back. Let me just take this quick moment between tracks and creating tracks and the wonderful discussions with my plentiful fans to say that if you subscribe, there are no ads. Life advice. Panda's here. Wait a minute. Are they wrong? Did mine not... I got it. I'll play the song. But did you hear my announcement? Or was my stream manager wrong? Did you hear my announcement? It was very important. Why are you paying random people? Listen, you don't even have to pay. Listen, if you have a... So Twitch, if you're on the Twitch side, I know I'm on YouTube also, but if you're on the Twitch side and you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription. You don't even have to pay. So you can subscribe just off of your membership, and it's not a buck. I mean, I make money, but they don't. Shit, following me. Yeah, I just found that out. Stop it. Thank you. All right, I'm going to play the song. So, Tink, this is your song. I think it's awesome. However, I've made at least 6 songs after this. I'm getting better. If you want me to try to remake it, either on the stream or personally. All right, this is playing. Let's see if I can build this.
The green rings on and the glasses too. Building dream homes, yeah, that's what we do. From the Pally appeals to the Sims distinct, you know it's cozy time when you roll with Tink. But don't let the fairy dust fool your eyes when the horde shows up, the cozy dives. The shotgun. Turn up the stream, it's Tink XP. A little bit of chaos and a lot of glee. We're fighting left for dead or mine in the stone. You're part of the squad, yeah, you're never alone. Begin a change. Zombies on the left, creepers on the right. We're gaming all day and we're owning the night. Turn up the stream, it's Tink XP. A little bit of chaos and a lot of glee. We're fighting left for dead or mine in the stone. You're part of the squad, yeah, you're never alone. Peace, love, and duckies.
There is your song, Tink. Ah, well, I heard that. I saw that after it played. I'll learn it next time. So I am working on Dober's song. The Dober song. I'm going to call it this. Dober, last thing. Who wins? Who wins the fight? It's going to be the Nords, right? Because Urkai, they've never been the good guy. Bad guys don't win. Oh, dark. All right. And School Bus, Panda, and Tink. There is no limit. Listen, you're one of the few people who get an unlimited lifetime supply of regenerations and remakes, remasters. If you want anything different, if you listen to a song 120 times and you say I don't like this word, I can change it and redo it. So. Part 3 is the battle between them. Oh, man. Throughout, there's going to be no clear winner. And it's going to come down to the last man. And they're still going to fall. Damn. Dark. I said dark, but that's fucking dark. Throughout, there is no clear victor. Aw, thanks. Peace, love, and duckies. You're gonna flood my chat. Alright, this is taking a little bit of work because I love the fucking story, Dober, and I don't want to throw it away. Get used to weird. Alright, I gotta throw something on so we're not bored in the meantime. So I played Tink's theme song. One of my oldest things, the first practice I got with this was my theme song. I've got my main one and the alternate. I can't figure out which one I like more. I'm going to throw that alternate one on just because it's a little weird. And since Tink says I'm weird, it's probably the best one.
Roots in his rib
Sentinel, skin of mountain, heart of war, standing where the ages tore. Sentinel, sandstorm crown, unbreaking wall. He remembers what the Maker swore. Hey. Eyes like coals in a carved out face. Vines through joints, still armor-plated grace. Carries every fallen city in his gates. Every silent tower etched into his blades. Sentinel, skin of mountain, heart of war, standing where the ages tore. Sentinel, sandstorm crowned, unbreaking wall. He remembers what the Maker swore. Who gave you time? Who carved your code in clay and iron? You outlive them. You outlive fire!
So I don't think the song that I'm going up is gonna really bring in that glitch that I was looking for, but it's the best of it. Let's see what we get.
Sentinel, skin of mountain, heart of war, standing where the ages tore. Sentinel, sandstorm crown, unbreaking wall. Last command in a dead world's core. Last command in a dead world's core. Hey! Hey!
Yeah, that was my alternate theme song, and that's gonna definitely gonna I finally built that song, and now I'm
In the
giving AI
dust of a buried sky.
and as soon as that's done, I'll cut over.
Hips, stone in his spine. Runes in his chest plate flicker and climb. All are humming in a tongue gone dry.
And that was it. So this is version 1 that we're listening to right now of my theme song. Oh, it's the lyrics insane. The one we just listened to was completely off the fucking wall. But I liked the almost Middle Eastern glitch guitar. I've never seen that altogether.
Eyes like coals in a carved out face. Vines through
Okay, so Twitch ad over. If you are still here, jump up and down so I can hear you. Dober, I have gotten something. It looks excellent. I have got 2 versions. They're both over 5 minutes. I'm loving that. And the fact that the AI has drawn some fucking epic pictures for cover art, I think we might be in for a treat. School Bus, I don't know if I answered you when we were still on break. But yes, I do have my own theme song. I don't use it. It is the first song I ever generated. It was my practice one. I got Suno. I paid the $10. It's cheap, man. You should try it. And I'm like, what can I do with this? And I had Google's Gemini help me write one. I had it like I did for yours. You gave me the little bit of lyrics that you did for the flavor. But what Gemini can do, and especially the version that I have, can scrape anything that you need to scrape. So what I did was, in your case, I said, hey, I gave it back the song. The first thing that we generated, say, we like this. I say, please increase the lyrics to make it at least 3 to 4 minutes. And I said to scrape School Bus Panda's Twitch page for content. And it did. And it's almost instant. It's fast. You have to be very clear on how you want the AI to operate, because whatever you say or don't say will come back to bite you. But when I first tried that, I scraped my own persona. But the thing is, the reason that my theme song, so Tink's theme song is based on her streaming habits. That's why it pulls in Minecraft and Sims and all that other kind of thing. Mine, I actually wrote a backstory for my character, which Gemini knew about. So Gemini based my theme song on the character I created, which is why it's a very different theme. But as I'm learning, I am learning by failure. I've tried this Labyrinth album that I'm working on that I'll be re-premiering on Monday night. Almost broke me. I have, for every song that's there, that's not even done yet, I've tried probably 80 times over and failed. So this is a bitch, but it should hopefully come out something nice. All right, Dober, here's the song. Let's try version 1. This is the 504 version. The other one is 533. It looks good, but let's see if our hopes are worth it. I'm liking the intro already.
Frost is in the marrow, iron in the hand. The flight of the narrow, holding to the land. The chosen band.
This is the chosen of the Allfather. These are the Nords.
A storm of winter bitter across the jagged stone. The blade begins to glitter to protect the throne. The marrow in the bone.
Part 2, we're going over to the Urkai.
Black and
is the battle.
Edge against the armor, spilling on the silt. The silence of the charmer, blood upon the hills. The world begins to tilt. No victor in the smoke, only the weight of the scar. The ancient order broke beneath the dying star. The finality of war. The beast is breathing shallow. The light begins to drain. Upon this field of fallow, nothing but the stain. The ending of the pain. The sisters come in silver, a shadow on the sun. My story to deliver. Now the work is done. The heaven has been won.
All right, just to explain it, the last three stanzas are important here. So again, we started with the introductions of the Nords, like Dober wanted, the introductions of the Uruk-hai, like Dober wanted. Again, we're not taking sides here. Part 3 was a stalemate, where they just fucking lit each other up and wrecked each other. The last 3 stanzas are the ones that are important here. No victor in the smoke, only weight of the scar. The ancient order broke beneath the dying star, the finality of war. This is where, in this story, that both forces came with equal fight and kind of demolish each other. The second to last verse, the bridge, right after the bridge, is the beast is breathing shallow, the light begins to drain. Upon this field of fallow, nothing but the stain, the ending of the pain. That stanza is saying, again, going back to the last 2 fighting it out. And again, this is rushed. This could definitely be 3 different 5-6 minute songs, but we're just playing at this point. That second to last stanza is the 2 top guys that survived just going at each other, fatally injuring one another. Uruk-hai bleeds out, dies. The last Nord is there. Last stanza is the sisters come in silver. Those are the Valkyries. A shadow on the sun because they're coming from above. My story to deliver because he survived just long enough to tell his story to those Valkyries. Now the work is done. He's out and he gets to Valhalla. I love the lyrics. I don't love that song. It did not have the dark choral elements. It had a little bit at the end, but it was like weak, and it doesn't have enough fucking heavy guitar. What do you think, Dober? I still have to do version 2, and it could be the fucking best. But what I'm thinking is if we if we aren't hitting those really heavy guitar riffs, the ones that like fucking pull your soul halfway through your body, and we're not getting that dark choir in the back, I'm going to have to regenerate it. So let's hit this second one. After we hit the second one, it plays through. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to see if I can force... I'm going to snooze this ad, right? It's going to push it 5 minutes. At the end of this 5 minutes, it's going to go to break. I'm going to take a quick break at the same time, but let's see if we can get this to line up. Already a better intro. A little bit. That's dark synthwave. That's a little 80s. Oh yeah, Tink, I can definitely make any modifications I want. I just wanted to play these two playthroughs before I make new ones. Deeper voice, I like it.
The flight of the narrow, holding to the land, the chosen band. A storm of winter beer across the jagged stone. The blade begins to glitter to protect the throne. The marrow in the bone. Bits of fire and hammer, blackened by the suit. The violent iron clamor, crushing with the foot severed at the root.
No, I'm not liking this one.
Bread for the ending hour under a sun of lead. The taste of raw power. The mountain turns to red.
The hunger of the dead. shadow on the sun. My story to deliver. Now the work is done, the heaven has been won. Now the work is done. The heaven has been won.
I'm School Bus Panda,
Back
your
to
driver
that.
and host.
Back to
Buckle
that.
up.
All right. I can play that again if you want, Panda. But in the meantime, Dober, I have to say, I fucking hated that. Like that sucked. I already re-rolled it. I'm going to do another generation. We're 2 minutes. Yeah, you know what, Panda, I'll run your thing back. I've got 2 minutes before these ads start pissing everybody off again. I'll play that real quick. I'm gonna go on a quick break. I will be back as soon as the ads are done. And what we'll do after that, Dober, is I diagnosed a little bit of the error. I re-rolled what my prompts and lyrics are going to be. I'm going to try again after this commercial break. And if we're not there yet, we'll get there soon. All right, so let me hit that. I'm going to hit that that break button, and I'm going to play Panda song.
Old man Panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-O. Shift the gears, let the rhythm flow, I-E-I-O. From the stars and shores to the neon lights, we're driving through the chant, staying up all night. Little panda here with a little panda there. In the school bus ride, we're a family, I swear. Here a panda, there a panda, everywhere a panda, hey!
Old Mac Panda's got the will.
Making all the little pandas feel.
Feel like we're in an anime, a brand new era.
Techno pulse, yes, getting clearer.
Old Mac Panda's got the will, making all the little pandas feel like we're in an anime, a brand new era. Techno pulse, yes, getting clearer.
She's the host, she's the driver, she's the one we trust. Leaving all the negativity in the dust. Check the sub go, check the hype train track. Once you hop on the bus, you ain't never coming back.
Through the anime dreams and the pixelated stand, we're the strongest crew in the whole Twitch land. Wait for it, everyone. Hold on tight.
Old Mac Panda had a bus taking them home now.
See you on the next stop, little pandas.
colors peeling back like skin. The silence is a needle, thin and cold. I'm counting every heartbeat, paper thin. Watching every story come unsold. The cradle is a cage of polished wood. The breathing in the corner isn't mine. I'd tear the seams apart now if I could, to find the start of every tangled line. It starts with a snag, a pull at the hem. I'm losing the world to the shadow of them. He's sitting in the static, he's waiting in the gray. I have the words to wish it all away. I give him the thread, I give him the key. Take the heavy weight of the world off of me. I call for the weaver to unmake the room, to turn every memory into the
All right, so those ads were shorter than usual because why not? Because I was expecting it to be at least a minute and a half of ads after the 2 minutes I left, and it said, get fucked. But, moving on. All right, is Dober still with us? Because I'm going to re-roll this song. School Bus Panda, I will replay your song again. Because you are, we're going to say you're the sponsor. You're our stream sponsor tonight. So, subscribe to School Bus Panda. She is on Twitch. She is everywhere. She is the best streamer ever. And better than me. She's great. So, I'm going to play her Panda song again because Panda is, again, our sponsor for tonight. She is sponsoring not only our tonight's stream, but also tomorrow's cake party. And before you get weird about what that might mean, that's a Polia thing. I swear.
Hello, little pandas, welcome to the school bus.
I'm School Bus Panda, your driver and host. Buckle up.
Old man Panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-O. Shift the gears, let the rhythm flow, I-E-I-O.
It is
From
a
the
good
stars
song.
and shores to the neon lights, we're driving through the chant, staying up all night. Little panda here with a little panda there. In the school bus ride, we're a family, I swear. Here a panda, there a panda, everywhere a panda. Hey!
Old man panda's got the will.
Making all the little pandas feel.
Feel like we're in an enemy, a brand new era.
Techno pulse, yes, getting clearer.
Love you all. Peace, love, and duckies. I'm stealing it, Tink.
Old man panda's got the will, making all the little pandas feel like we're in an enemy, a brand new era. Techno pulse, yes, getting clearer.
She's the driver, she's the one we trust. Leaving all the negativity in the dust. Check the sub go, check the hype train track. Once you hop on the bus, you ain't never coming back.
Through the enemy dreams and the pixelated stand, we're the strongest crew in the whole Twitch land. Wait for it, everyone. Hold on tight.
this did turn out good. I like it. I listen to this when I'm at the gym. It's goodly awesome.
Old Mac Panda had a bus taking them home now.
See you on the next stop, little pandas.
Wow. All right. So I'm gonna give us a few more seconds to generate, and then all will be revealed. All will be revealed. No, it won't. It won't. It won't actually be revealed. But the song will. Most likely. And Panda, think about this. I own all the copyrights. So you can't get in trouble for playing any of my music. Because I won't hold you in contempt of court. Which is good to know because I make songs like this. Ready? Ah, yeah, already better.
The frost is in the marrow, iron in the hand. The flight of the arrow, holding to the land. The chosen band, a storm of winter bitter, across the jagged stone. The blade begins to glitter, to protect the throne. The marrow in the bones.
Better. I think it still could be better.
It's a fire and hammer, blackened by the sun. A violent iron clamor, crushed under a foot, severed at the root. Red for the ending hour, under a sun of lead. The taste of raw power, the mountain turns to red. The hunger of the Edge against the armor, spilling on the sill. The silence of the charmer, blood upon the hill. The world begins to tell. No victory in the smoke, only the weight of the scar. The ancient art of rope beneath the dying star. The wrist is breathing shallow. The light begins.
What are you thinking so much, Dober? I feel like this is still a little light in the loafers.
Nothing but the state. The ending
It could
of
be
the
so much
pain.
better. It's not hitting right.
The sisters coming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop that. I'm hitting version 2. The version 1 left a lot to be desired. Ah, man, no, it's not. It's almost flat, isn't it? There's something. I'm missing something here. I've made better epics. What I can do is I can probably pull up my meta tags that I did. This is better. Yes, Tick.
The frost is in the marrow. Iron in the hand. The flight of the arrow. A flannery holding to the land. The chosen.
Alright, Dober, I think this is better, but I don't know if it's where we want it yet. What do you think?
A storm of
I feel like there can be more power.
across the jagged stone. The blade
Stop fucking up my camera.
to protect the throne. The marrow in the bone.
Needs more power. It fucking needs more power. Not enough power!
Crushed under a foe.
I mean, we can do sound effects, but it's really that the power's not coming into it.
Bred for the ending hour. Under a sun of lead. The taste of raw power. The mountain turns to red. The hunger of the dead. Edge against the armor, spilling on the silt. The silence of the charmer, blood upon the hilt. The way.
Alright, I'll stop that since we have the ads. But still, yeah, no, this needs work. This has a lot of potential and it's just being fucking trashed. Stop fucking up the creativity, computer. What did errors do? Arrows, why is the bad? What'd I say? I'm bitching about my music, not this, not the theme song. I'm bitching about my Valhalla calls that I'm working on with Dober. What'd I say? Don't make me feel bad. I didn't say nothing about arrows. Answer. I'm in suspense. Screw up the creativity. No, I didn't say Eros. I said on my laptop. Nothing to do with Eros. I said, come on, computer, make it work. We have moved on from School Bus Panda's epic song that was mostly written by Eros. So. Now we've moved way on. We are generating Valhalla calls. This is a project from me and Dober, and Gemini. Not your Gemini. My Gemini is helping. But the problem is the absolute fucking randomness of using a platform like this. Like you could have the dumbest prompts and end up with some kind of epic song, and you could understand the prompts, and you can say, this is exactly what will make an epic song, and then you'll get trash. And what you have to do is you have to commit, and you have to say, this is what we're doing, and then you have to fail like fucking hard at least 6 times, and then you might get lucky. Let me re-roll it one more time, and if we can't get it, I will keep this because I feel like this has a lot of potential, and I'll play on it later offline. But again, I like this. If this doesn't roll right on this one, then we will table this, and we will get another canned beans and hot dogs song, as Tank is well aware of. You know what? As I re-roll this, let me play a ridiculous song. That was someone's fault. Absolutely somebody's fault. Gotta find it. It's buried here somewhere. Where are you? Ah, yes. Yes, this is a 2-minute and 41-second song called The Cold Cut Ledger, and it's about being late at night and going to your fridge and looking for food and got nothing but cold cuts and fucking beans.
It's always the same. The light flickers, and I'm standing here again.
Yeah, open the door and the light is a ghost. I'm looking for something to put on the toes, but the shelves are a desert, the waste and the white. I'm staring at options in the middle of night. I reach for the package, the plastic is thin. The struggle is real and it's under my skin. Circular slices of mystery blend. Is this what the status and dignity end? I pull out the drawer and I find a tin can. A visionary heart with a budget level plan. The label is peeling, the silver is cold. A story approaching that's yet to be told. Can I handle the sodium? Can I handle the weight of the choices I'm making on this porcelain plate? It's the beans, it's the bologna. Eating in the kitchen and I'm feeling so alone, yeah. It's a process nightmare, a navy beam dream. I'm holding it together, but I'm ready to scream. Yeah, it's the salt in the veins, it's the gas in the room. I'm building the feast in the culinary tomb. Yeah, you know the name. I'm peeling the breath of the ring of the slice. I pay for my hunger, I pay the full price. It's picking its rubber, you're staring at me. A coca reflection of who I should be. Then I hit the pulse of the hits of the air. The sauce is a puddle of darker despair. I'm mixing the flavors, the sweet and the salt. If I lose my composure, it's probably my fault.
I got an ad coming up. Once that ad is over, Dober will try this last re-roll. See where that leaves us, and we'll go to some fucking ridiculous shit after that.
pass the mustard.
The sodium is rising.
All right, guys. When that ad comes back, please give me a quick thumbs up or something, so I know you're back. Yes, I know the ad. Let me know when the ad is over. In the meantime, we'll listen to the nice, serene sounds. Are we back yet? Where's everybody? I feel like people should be back. What's going on? Jober. Panda. What the hell's going on? You there? It says we're done with the ads. Where are you? About to warp to the Elion system. I like hearing about this game. All right, Doper. I am playing Valhalla Calls again. And we're going to hope that we get some fucking good song out of this. And if not, I'm going to scrap it and table it for later. And maybe do some fucking stupid shit. See how it goes. We're getting better. was a Nord introduction. Now we're going to the archive. Now this is a stalemate.
The beast is breathing shallow. The light begins to drain now. Upon this field of fallow, ending of the pain now. Nothing but the stain.
Alright, that's song one. Oh, I like those horns better. Yeah, this one's. I think this one we're about there. And a nice stretch. It's a little fast. Still the best one he's made so far.
Fire furnace, iron and the dying, tearing through the harness. Hear the spirit crying, the hunger in the pack, bread for the ending hour. Under a sun of lead gray, the taste of raw power, turning everything to red spray, the hunger of the dead. Against the armor, spilling on the filters, the silence of the charmer, all the blood and guilt is the world that we have no victor in the smoke rise. Only the weight of the scar, now the ancient order broke eyes. Beneath the dying star, now the finality of war. The beast is breathing shallow. The light begins to drain now. Upon this field to follow. Ending of the pain now. Nothing but the stain. The sisters come in silver, a shadow on the sunlight, my story to deliver. When the work is done right, the heaven has been won.
All right. Yeah, I think that's the one. I'm gonna hold on to that. I might clean it up more later. But yeah, that's definitely the one I'm holding on to. There's actually a couple of other generations, and I'm not going to pull them up now, but I think it's ridiculous time, right? So, who's on? Raise your hand high up in the comments, and it's everybody's job to give me the most ridiculous thing I can think of, whether it is the style of music, the topic, lyrics. Let's just make the stupidest fucking song you've ever made, because we can do that now. Dumb shit, just like full on dumb shit. Go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym. Papa Swolio. Papa Swolio is not here. I'm going to take a quick duck around the corner. Not a piece, not a love, but just a duck. Dober, I will address you when I get back, sir. I read a portion of that, and you got to give me a fucking minute. All right. Techno Polka singing about murder cats fighting trees. Made holy fuck, Dober. Ting, to clarify, you didn't say murder cats. A murder cat is a thing. That's different. The cats aren't getting hurt. Murder cats are a type of cat. Arrow says, little tiny toy dinosaur walks into a bar to eat scrambled eggs and drink good old Nordic mead while Odin rides him home. Now, when you say rides him home, I'm just going to go with the face value. The only problem with the tiny toy dinosaur is they have really short arms, so they can't reach into their pocket, which means they usually don't pay. So, do you think? So does this tiny toy dinosaur not pay? Do they fucking eat and run, eat and scramble eggs? All right, I am gonna take all of these fucking buzzwords and I am gonna fucking mesh them, and I will see what kind of fucking tyranny we show up with. Oh, I saw those on the shirts. Unstoppable. I'm doing a copy paste here. I am not voluntarily writing these words. It's gonna need much more than a 1 minute for me to figure this shit out. Hey, are you guys back? Let me know if you're back, because the only thing we're missing here, other than the fucking wacky lyrics, is what style of song is it going to be? Is this going to be a techno song? Is this going to be some grunge song? Fucking hip hop? trip hop. What to start? Listen, I have an ads manager and it doesn't manage ads, apparently. Techno Polka. Are we happy with that? Or should we find something in between? Hey, Panda, so, we got enough buzzwords that will never, ever, ever go together. Oil and water, maybe oil and milk at this point. So just to recap, real quick. Just to recap. We've got techno polka. I guess that's the style of song. But we can add more in just so we get really fucked up. Singing about a murder cat or murder cats fighting trees made of diamonds with their biceps. Also, what we can't forget is little tiny toy dinosaurs with grabbers walking into a bar to eat scrambled eggs and drink good old Nordic mead while Odin rides him home. So, it's a lot of fucking words that I never thought I'd say, like, connected to each other. But, fuck. So, we got that. We got the techno polka. Is there any other styles we want to throw into here? Just to ruin it further. Like really bad. Yeah, Eros, you better stick around to listen to whatever the fuck this ends up being. Because it's in my ears. I have the headphones on. I don't know if my brain will melt. Tribal. All right, we can throw some tribal into it. I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. Like, I've been through a lot in my life, but this scares me. We might break the fucking machine. Nordic style acapella. So that won't. No matter what we do, we cannot make that jive with techno polka and tribal. Acapella is just kind of on its own. Let's see what we got before the Nordic style acapella, and maybe we can, if we're not embarrassed enough, we can try something else. I don't know. I mean, I got some ideas, but you guys are you're on a different level. All right, we're doing a style influence of 85% to force it to blend disparate genres like techno polka and tribal. Weirdness I'm bringing up to 62 to accommodate the absurdity of the fucking murder kittens and the diamond trees narratives. Jesus. $285. Oh my god, verse 1 is called the Bicep Battle. Alright. What is the name of this song? The last thing I need is the name. I mean, I could usually come up with one, but I think I'm at a loss. I think I've hit my fucking creativity limit when it comes to this fucking masterpiece. Anybody got a title for this fucking ridiculous song? Arrow's last words. What, Nordic style acapella? Oh, pirate shanty. No, because it's not. It's not going to be a pirate shanty. Amish with skirts. You know what? I'm going to name it Told You So. What do you think? I can change the name later, but still. It's... we might break the fucking machine here. Techno polka, tribal house, 160 beats per minute. Hyper pop, fast accordion, djembe rhythms, heavy kick drum. Yeah, I might make it an like some kind of off fucking kilter ADHD fucking statement. But jeez. All right, while the machine is screaming in its own head and loading. Oh, this first one only came into 1 minute song. That's strange. The lyrics are a little short. Let's see what we got, and then what I'll do is I'll force it longer. Let's see what we got here.
Murder kittens flexing biceps, diamond leaves begin to shatter. Polka rhythm in their sidestep, see the crystal pieces scatter. A prehistoric clatter. Fantastic grabbers for the scramble, sitting on a wooden bar stool. Tiny dino on a ramble, drinking like a heavy carpool, acting like a star fool. Odin grabs a tiny saddle, riding to the golden hallway, through the techno tribal battle, going in a very small way, ending of the tall day.
All right, that is the first version. That was 1 minute and 9 seconds. The second version, I'm a little scared. It's double the length. It is 2 minutes and 21 seconds of whatever the fuck that was. I know before I played that song that I might try to force it longer. I won't. I'm not gonna. I can't do that. I can't do that to me or you. Let's try version 2, which is already double the fucking length, and see if we do not regret what we've done.
Murder kittens flexing biceps, diamond leaves
nice music video, I gotta say.
Wooden bar stool, tiny dino on a ramble, drinking like a heavy carpool, acting like a starfool. Boarding grab the tiny saddle, riding to the golden hallway, through the techno tribal battle, going in a very small way, in a very small way. Ending of the tall day.
Holy shit! A moment of silence for what we used to be before the song played. If you heard that song, you're forever altered, and you deserve it. Wow. All right, how do we move on from here? Do we continue on this fucking path? Do we say I like this song or this song better? And make it worse? Like better worse? Do we just scrap this and not listen to it again? And just fucking try something else? I don't know. This isn't a place I expected to be tonight. Do it again minus the polka sound. Now that was a techno polka. We had a little bit of a tribal house influence in it, but so if you want to redo that song without the techno polka, we'll have to replace the main sound with something. We can make it more tribal, but I don't know if that'll work there. Acapella is not going to work either. It has to have the beat in it, so we can do a more Nordic version. But we've got to find the new theme if you want to read the song as it is, or again I can do a complete fucking reroll. You guys can throw some more random as fuck words that don't seem to go into the same sentence, and we can try that. Alt Nordic, like alt rock Nordic. That's a good combination. I think you could actually make I think we can make a nice song with the alt Nordic combination. We can try with the ridiculous song first, or if you guys want to really put some effort into the alt and Nordic mix, again, I think that'll be a really nice blend. It doesn't have to be a ridiculous song. Or we can do a ridiculous song and see how we like it and make it less ridiculous. So, give me a direction here because my ears are still bleeding from what we just heard. You want me to re-roll this song as is with the alt Nordic frame? It won't be as ridiculous. It'll still be kind of ridiculous with the text. Yeah, I'll re-roll it. Yeah, I'll re-roll it as it is. Yeah, I'm re-rolling that same song with going to try to blend alt rock and Nordic. See what happens there. But if you guys have more ideas while I'm working on this, there'll be less of a time lapse. If you want no do. I'm sorry. Maybe the ridiculousness is rubbing off on my eyeballs. If you want no do, want stories or word and how weirds, please tell me that's an aneurysm. Stop following me, you fuck. Panda, please, yeah, I got the cam thing. It's just, it does what it wants. Panda, please reiterate what that is, because if I'm reading that as it sounds, I'm absolutely having an aneurysm. Yeah, Panda, you said asking if you want no do want stories or word and how where weirds. I just need a little clarification on what that meant. All right, let's see what mess we can get into here. All right, I'm rolling that again. First wants to know, what are the limitations, i.e. do you want a story or random keywords? You guys can give me anything and I can work off of it. If you guys want to give me a topic, I can work off the topic. If you want to give me some ideas on certain lyrical additions you want to add in, I can work on that. I really just need to know the more information that you give me, the closer it'll be to what you're thinking. The more vague it is, the more vague it'll get to your point. So there's really no limitations on what you give me. Again, the more that you feed into this stream with ideas, the more control you have over the result. But I don't need specific lyrics. I could use a topic instead. If you want to hit a topic but have certain lyrics in there or certain types of lyrics in there, you can give me those. If you want a certain type of music, or if you want a very specific type of music, or even specific tags on how the song can transform, I can do anything with it. So you ask and you shall receive. So I'm generating that secondary version of that without the fucking techno polka and accordion. Give me just a moment and I'll play that first one. How about a song coming up with ideas about, oh my god. Listen, if you want an infinite mirror, we can do that, but I think it might break my machine. All right, let's listen to that same song we just listened to in a different style. See what happens. This almost sounds serious.
Flexing beneath the diamond skin. A forest soul perplexing. The violence will begin. The hunters always win. The bicep pulse is thrumming against the crystal bar.
I bet I could release this and people wouldn't realize it was a joke.
Force is coming to leave a jagged mark, a fire in the dark.
Thank you, Arrows.
For the yellow of the egg, the meat is slowly bleaching upon the hollowed leg. The cup is what they beg. The scale is cold and ancient beneath the tavern beam. The hunger is impatient inside the meat-soaked dream, a prehistoric scream.
The idea for the song. What genre is this? Rap, rock, metal, some weird mix of something?
Of the fallen,
this is actually a good song if you don't listen to what the lyrics say.
The ancient wind is calling, a witness to the
Dark
deed.
Country.
The God is what we need.
I think we could do that.
The lizard tracks are heavy in the shadow of the gate. The spirits in the levee resigning to their fate. The rider isn't late.
This song is so fucking good, and it's the lyrics are not good. Thank you guys. You just oh no, wait, no. Oh, all right. That was version 1. This is version 2 of the same song of what you just heard in that fucking screechy techno polka. And I'll play this while I'm working on that Dark Country song.
pulses thrumming against the crystal bark. A primal force is coming to leave a jagged mark of fire in your plastic hands are reaching for the yellow of the egg. The meat is slowly bleaching upon the hollow leg. The cup is what they beg. The scale is cold and ancient beneath the tavern beam. The hunger is impatient inside the meat-soaked dream. A prehistoric scream. The father of the fallen is mounting up his steed. The ancient wind is calling, a witness to the deed. The God is what we need. The lizard tracks are heavy in the shadow of the gate. The spirits in the levee resigning to their fate. The rider isn't late.
Don't you fucking dare. Now, so actually, I realize now that when I re-rolled this song, Gemini got a little cute. It redid the lyrics, and other than the murder kittens are flexing, which is line 1, you could not tell this is supposed to be a ridiculous song. It's so here it is. The murder kittens are flexing. You know that's fucking ridiculous. But as it goes is beneath the diamond skin, a forest soul perplexing, the violence will begin. The hunters always win. Next stanza is the bicep pulse is thrumming against the crystal bark. A primal force is coming to leave a jagged mark. A fire in the dark. Now we go to part 2, the next stanza. The plastic hands are reaching for the yellow of the egg. The meat is slowly bleaching upon the hollowed leg. The cup is what they beg. Next stanza. The scale is cold and ancient beneath the tavern beam. The hunger is impatient inside the mead-soaked dream. A prehistoric scream. Part 3. The father of the fallen is mounting up his steed. The ancient wind is calling, a witness to the deed. The God is what we need. Last stanza. The lizard tracks are heavy in the shadow of the gate. The spirits in the levee resigning to their fate. The rider isn't late. That's actually good fucking lyrics that got written from whatever the fuck we said. That's like, they're like legitimate lyrics to a song. I might just fucking hold on to that and not let anybody onto the inside joke, unless you see this video. All right, we got what I just called Aquamoan. Let's see what the fuck happened here. Oh, this is absolutely fucking dark country. It's good lyrics too.
Moonshine's almost gone, just a swallow in a jar. While a rock from
Maybe this will be a new genre. Joke songs that aren't jokes.
I'm scratching out these verses.
Tell me you can't fucking find this on Pandora right now. You will. I'm gonna put it on Pandora.
For the ending of the story and the stopping of the time.
Eros, this is your song.
Ideas are blooming briefly, like a flower in the fire.
Oh, it's good too. What the fuck?
About the shadow and the funeral bound choir. One last drink of burning as the mountain hits the air. Nothing left to do but wait and offer up a...
Yeah, I paused it. I'll restart at the end of the ads. Oh, fuck. How... What the fuck? I put a lot of effort into certain songs and I can't get shit. And I'm putting no effort and I'm getting good shit. This is fucking hilarious. This is a good song. It's about Aquaman. Fuck. Tank, you're good. It's not that big a deal. Just let me know when you guys are back. The moonshine's almost gone, just a swallow in the jar, while a rock from hell is falling, a jagged dying star. What the fuck? I'm scratching out these verses trying to find a rhyme. That's a fourth wall break, too. For the ending of the story and the stopping of the time. That is fucking good. Yeah, no, this is definitely, yeah, Eros, you're all over this. You own this one. Not what we were fucking looking for, but this looks good, man. So not only did we get a nice song with the, not only did we get a nice song with this, again, this is supposed to be a joke, and it's fucking not. This is actually a good song. Not only is it a good song and it has a great beat, but it also has a fourth wall break, which is something that, and maybe Gemini realized that, and again, Panda, I'm talking about my Gemini. I had conversations with my Gemini earlier today on trying to implement fourth wall breaks into my music, into my lyrics, and it just fucking did it. So I don't know if it's fucking with me. It could be fucking with me. Are you fucking with me? But yeah, we got a fourth wall break right in the fucking third line of this song. I'll start this over, but Jesus, I like it.
The moonshine's almost gone, just a swallow in a jar. While a rock from hell is falling, a jagged dying star. I'm scratching out these verses, trying to find a rhyme for the ending of the story and the stopping of the time. Ideas are blooming briefly, like a flower in the fire. Singing about the shadow and the funeral bound choir.
Oh, it's pulling my fucking other information in it.
Of burning as the mountain hits the air.
My dark choir, it's pulling that in.
Nothing left to do but wait and offer up a prayer.
And my religious music, bastard.
Out of the darkness comes a man who owns
owns the sea.
Is Aquaman.
Leaping through the heavens for the sake of you and me. Jason Momoa with a grin and a fist of gold. The greatest damn story that has ever been told. He throws a falcon punch that shatters stone to grain, breaking through the thunder and the falling of the rain. He stands among the stardust as the pieces start to fly, the hero of the water in the middle of the sky. He bellows to the silence, a roar from deep below. I am a Plamon while the embers start to glow.
I said Aquaman wrong.
Asteroid is tiny bit.
Aquaman.
The world begins to sing in the shadow of the giant and the power that he brings.
Wow. All right, this is version 2 of that. Let's see what happens.
The moonshine's almost gone, just a swallow in the jar. While a rock from hell is falling, a jagged dying star. I'm scratching out these verses, trying to find a rhyme for the ending of the story and the stopping of the time. Ideas are blooming briefly like a flower in the fire, singing about the shadow and the funeral bound choir. One last drink of burning as the mountain hits the air. Nothing left to do but wait and offer up a prayer. Comes a man who owns the sea, leaping through the heavens for the sake of you and me. Jason Momoa with a grin and a fist of gold, the greatest damn story that has ever been told. Falcon punch that shatters stone to grain, breaking through the thunder and the falling of the rain. He stands among the stardust as the pieces start to fly, the hero of the water in the middle of the sky. He bellows to the silence, a roar from deep below. I am a common while the start to glow.
It didn't get Aquaman right, but it's good for a fucking random funny song.
In the shadow of the giant and the power that he brings.
All right, Panda and Eros, I sent you a direct copy. Oh my god! All right, what do we want to do next? I mean, we just done some ridiculous shit. Do you want to do something less ridiculous, or should we do more of this? All right, that in the range of singing. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, for a joke song, it's fucking good. Again, I sent you that copy direct, the WAV file, so you have the full one. Here comes Eros. Now, again, we made a slew of ridiculous songs. Do you guys want something that, I mean, and we could pull from that dark country aesthetic? Probably not the techno polka aesthetic. You can't make a serious song with that. From anything that we've done tonight, or anything that you can think of, does anybody want a serious song? Something hard hitting, something soft, anything. We're in our final hour. We got about another 40 minutes to go until I have to, collapse on this floor. But does anybody want a song? And again, we don't have to have a fully formed idea. Just some kind of, we need a style of music. Stop being a bitch, camera. We need a style of music. And maybe a theme. The more you can give me, the better. I kind of want to do another dark country song, like a real serious one, though. Why don't you make this the song about a camera following you like a crazy person? That is, I don't fucking know. A song about a young man struggling through life, working 2 jobs to make ends meet. Wow, Panda. Way to kick the morale in the balls. Holy shit. Yeah, I can do that. A song about a young man struggling through life, working 2 jobs to make ends meet, while his wife cheats behind his back. Old Country 5. Whew. Make me sadder. Fuck. All right. I'm gonna start rolling that together. I feel like it's inappropriate to play the Techno Poco song while I work on this. Whiskey Lullaby. I've heard the song. I can't like think it off at the top of my head. All right. I'm going to find something to play while we pull that. You know what it's going to be? Oh, shit. All right, Arrows. Hey, you know what? You jump on here with me next Friday. We can make some fucking shit that kills your soul. I can fucking pull that up real quick. The kids he has to take care of are his brothers. He don't know. Well, here's the thing. So, Panda song. So while we're listening to this awesome fucking song,
Your driver and host, buckle up.
it's hard to write a song from the perspective of the protagonist if he doesn't know. So let's start with the first prompt and we'll see how that runs.
Old man Panda had a bus, E-I-E-I-O. Shift the gears, let the rhythm flow, I-E-I-O. From the stars and shores to the neon lights, we're driving through the chant, staying up all night. Little panda here with a little panda there. In the school bus ride, we're a family, I swear. Here a panda, there a panda, everywhere a panda, hey!
Old Mac Panda's got the will.
Making all the little pandas feel.
Feel like we're in an enemy, a brand new era.
Techno pulse, yeah, it's getting clearer.
Old Mac Panda's got the will, making all the little pandas feel like we're in an enemy, a brand new era. Techno pulse, yeah, it's getting clearer.
She's the host, she's the driver, she's the one we trust. Leaving all the negativity in the dust. Check the sub go, check the hype train track. Once you hop on the bus, you ain't never coming back.
Through the anime dreams and the pixelated stand, we're the strongest crew in the whole Twitch land. Wait for it, everyone. Hold on tight.
Old Mac Panda had a bus taking them home now.
See you on the next stop, little pandas.
We got it. All right, I'm still in the middle of putting this together. Just a moment. This actually, again, this is gonna be a fucking painful song, but it might come out real good. All right. Let's see what we got. Whew. I'll grab another random song in the meantime.
Just inside the mouth, static on the wire. Walking to the south, walking through the fire. The horizon starts to bleed. Sand is in the wound, casing on the floor. Ghost inside the room, knocking on the door. The radio is screaming loud. Echoes in the heat, weight upon the soul. Walking on the street, losing all control. Tell them that I tried my best. Picture in the vest, eyes I won't forget. Putting it to rest, paying off the debt. I'll see you in a light.
Once the song's done processing, I'll throw that on.
Holding back the flood, accepting of the fate, spilling out the blood. The squad is moving past the bend. Metal in the skin, vision getting dark, feeling it begin, missing out the mark. They're making it to safety now. Touch against the cheek, laughter in the hall, voices sounding weak, shadows on the wall. The world is turning gray to black.
Good timing. All right, so Coal Dust and Kisses is Panda. I know that the ads aren't on. Is Eros here to hear his song as it goes? Give me that thumbs up, and I'll put that on. All right, Eros, you ready for your creation? Let's see what we got.
The coffee's cold and black as soot. The clock is ticking on. I can't find a steady foot. I'm waiting for the heavy fall. The whiskey's got me in a crawl. The sun is just a ghost of white. I'm heading out to punch the clock. Still wearing shadows from the night. My heart is like a heavy rock behind a rusty kitchen lock. 10 hours on the factory floor. The grease is settled in the bone. I'm walking through the gravel door to sweep the bar and feel alone. A king upon a plastic throne. The second shift is starting late. The beer is spilling on the floor. I'm carrying a heavy weight. I can't remember what it's for. Just a shadow by the door. I saw the light beneath the door, flicker from a silver screen. I felt this hollow ache before, the space where something should have been. The dirt that's gathered in between. I found the words inside the phone, the names of men I used to know. I'm sitting in this house alone while watching all the embers go. Beneath the winter and the snow. The mason jar is running low, the sting is settling in the head. I've got nowhere left to go except to lay inside the bed and listen to the things you said. The rhymes are slipping off the tongue like water through a broken hand. The songs that we have never sung are buried in the salted land. I'm sinking in the desert sand. moon, I'll find another world to stay and throw the heavy life away.
That was version 1 of that song. Again, same lyrics, but version 2 can be close or it can be a fucking wild card. So let's see what happens here. I like the intro.
The cold is cold and black as snow. The clock is ticking on the wall. I can't find a steady foot. I'm waiting for the heavy fall. The whiskey's got me in a crawl. The sun is just a ghost of white. I'm heading out to punch the cloud. Still wearing shadows from the night. My heart is like a heavy rock behind a rusty kitchen lock. 10 hours on the factory floor. The grease is settled in the bone. I'm walking through the gravel door to sweep the bar and feel alone. A king upon a plastic throne. The second shift is starting late. The beer is spilling on the floor. I'm carrying a heavy weight. I can't remember what it's for. Just a shadow by the door. I saw the light beneath the door, a flicker from the silver screen. I felt this hollow ache before. The space where something should have been. The dirt is gathered in between. I found the words inside the phone, the names of men I used to know. I'm sitting in this house alone while watching all the embers go beneath the winter and the snow. Settling in my head. I've got nowhere left to go except to lay inside the bed and listen to the things you said. The rhymes are slipping off the tongue like water through a broken hand. The songs that we have never sung are buried in the salted land. I'm sinking in the desert sand. far too soon. The debt is more than I can pay. Beneath the hollow silver moon, I'll find another world to stay and throw the heavy life away.
All right, Eros, if you're still here, what do you think? The first or the second version? Again, that's a soul wrenching song. So you like the first one better, but he wanted the tempo to be faster? Is that what you mean? So do you want me to re-roll the first version, or do you just like the first version and I can send it to you as is? It's up to you. I do like the dark country vibe though. Definitely hits for me. Hmm. All right, so what I'll do is I'll send you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trash that second song. I will send you the first copy, and I'll hold on to the first copy also, so that we can work on it more going forward. If I am running out of time, I want to download the WAV, not the MP3. We get that. And then I'm going to start closing it out here. I'll get that sent over. Give me 1 second. All right, Panda, I have sent the third song of the night on its way. I'm going to end with this. I don't know if it's going to be any good whatsoever, but let's see what happens. I was playing with stuff in the background while I was interacting. This is going to be my closeout.
The heat is a hammer on the floor of the sand, a ghost in the wire that I can't release. The iron is heavy in the grip of the hand, a shadow of duty that will never find peace. The rhythm is broken in the hollow of the skull. The record is torn, the sun is a weight on the path of the patrol. A code in the static that I couldn't crack. The armor is cold in the dark of the soul. A mission of shadows and there's no way back. The engine is stalling in the red of the night. We guarded the crossing where the water was gone, a debt to the fallen that I can't repay. The pressure is rising at the edge of the dawn. ghost in the gear at the end of the day. The signal is fading in the ruins of the mind. The glitch in the memory, the skip in the soul. The orders are silent in the waste of the bone. A sergeant's command that has lost its way. The fortress is empty and I'm standing alone. A shadow of glory that has turned into gray. Behold, the archive is corrupted. Mission failed.
I might have broke that one too much. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto my ending screen. Thanks, Panda, Eros, Dober, and especially Tink for holding up my stream tonight. You made it fun, which was nice. I'm going to play version 2 of that. Hopefully it's less broken. I didn't like that first one. But I'm going to be dropping off to my ending scene. I'll play that last one out, and then see you on Monday.
He is a hammer on the floor of the sand. A ghost in the wire that I can't release. The iron is heavy in the grip of the hand. A shadow of duty that will never find peace. The rhythm is broken in the hollow of the skull. The record is torn. The sun is a weight on the path of patrol. A code in the static that I couldn't crack. The armor is cold in the dark of the soul. A mission of shadows and there's no way back. The engine is stalling in the red of the night. We guarded the crossing where the water was gone. A debt to the fallen that I can't repay. The pressure is rising at the edge of the dawn. A ghost in the gear at the end of the day. The signal is fading in the ruins of the mind. The glitch in the memory, the skip in the soul. The orders are silent in the waste of the bone. A sergeant's command that has lost its way. The fortress is empty, and I'm standing alone. A shadow of glory that has turned into